Hey guys, what's going on? I'm the Nufferdog, and welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is probably a particularly exciting installment, because we are pretty much done with the Lakebed Temple, aside from a bunch of optional chests we couldn't collect. And we're going to drop into this pit, which is going to lead us into the boss chamber. This is gonna be awesome. Just trust me when I say, this is an epic fight. I mean, I know the word epic is overused, but I really like the boss fights in this game. I think the bosses are all pretty cool designs. Gonna swim over to the side a little so we don't land directly in the center of this pit. So there's some sort of weird tentacle-like thing coming up out of the water here. What's the deal with this? Is that an eye? That's creepy. And it's going back down. Oh god, there's more tentacles! Oh god! Oh god! We've stumbled into some kind of strange Japanese fetish video! Twilight Aquatic! Morpheal! Let's go! So, basically, you've probably guessed his obvious weak point is his eye here. But, oh god, I can't believe I got hit this early! That's pathetic! If you get sucked into his mouth, you'll take a heart of damage, and then you want to be sure to unequip the iron boots if you have them on, or else you'll just fall, you'll be unable to swim, and you'll just fall back into his mouth. So when he lays his tentacle down like that, you want to probably get up and swim away. And wow, I'm getting a phone call, so I have to pause. Just a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to take a phone call, but nice opportunity to hit Morpheal there. Yeah, after you damage him a bit, he'll start spitting out these little bomb things, which will sort of distract you by, I think I've actually forgotten some of the strategies that I used to use for fighting this boss, because I noticed in my practice run, and also just in this battle today, I seem to get hit by his attack and sucked into his mouth a lot. I actually kind of find this boss harder than I used to, and so I think I may have forgotten some of the strategies that used to work for me. But you can actually throw these bombs into his mouth, or at him, and they'll interrupt his attacks, so that's useful. You'll usually... Oh, because we hit him twice that first time, it's activating this. Usually you only manage to hit him once, so you have to grab the thing 3 times. Alright, this is the second stage of the fight. Morpheal is going to come out of the ground and reveal its entire length, the entire length of its body. He is one imposing mother ducker. Yeah, mother ducker. Just deal with it. So it's sort of a giant eel monster, as you guessed from the name, although the Morpheal, the name actually is inspired by the Water Temple boss from Ocarina of Time, who has sort of a similar thing going with tentacles and eyes. So in the second fight, you're gonna not be on the ground anymore, and basically you want to follow him swimming around. He swims faster than you, because he's so much bigger, so you have to, you know, cut corners as much as possible, and he will eat you again if you get in front of him. But once you get close, you can just claw shot into his back and hit him like that. I think he's easier in this stage of the fight than the first one, honestly, but it is pretty cool. I have to admit, I like this boss fight. I think this boss is, you know, he's got a good design. He's kind of creepy looking. You can see, like, the realistic fishy design, but then he's got all these creepy tentacles and a moving eye. I just think he looks really cool. And it's fun, and it's a fun and somewhat difficult boss fight, so I really enjoy this. Cutting corners, cutting corners, cutting corners. Oh, now he's going to turn around, so we have to go over him. But that actually puts us closer. And he will run into those pillars and destroy them. Yeah, getting too close to his head is dangerous, because he will eat if you're close to his mouth. But now we have the opportunity to deal a finishing blow. I just noticed that Link actually plants his foot on the eye itself when he does that. He runs into the wall. Now, I don't really get how, if we're under the lake and water can come in from above if we open those gates up top on the towers, how opening a hole in the wall in the bottom of the temple can let out the water, because shouldn't there just be other water or just rock past there? But somehow that drains the water out of this. And our heart container comes out of that eye. It usually does come out of the weak point, which is usually an eye. And here is our fused shadow. The last one. There it is, the last fused shadow. I'll just take that, thanks. Now don't resent me for all I've put you through. I need this thing. Besides, we have to do something about Zant, the one who thinks he is the king of shadows. This power is a false one. I'll prove it using these. So, I've done everything I needed to. I'm sorry for dragging you all over the place with me. So, shall we go? Alrighty, grab our heart container. Now we have 7 hearts, and we're probably gonna get 8 pretty soon, since we're only 1 piece of heart away. Wanna go outside? Are you all done here? Yes, I am. Even though there were a lot of chests I didn't grab, they mostly aren't anything significant. Yes, I would like to save. And here we are at the Spirit Spring. Seems like we have long cutscenes every time we come in here, though. Oh, here's our long cutscene. I've been looking forward to voicing this guy. Boom! Wow. Did he seriously just defeat the Light Spirit with one attack? He reverted the spring to Twilight. Well, thanks for just undoing all our work, Mr. Twilight asshole. And we're a wolf again, now that we're in the Twilight. Zant! The fused shadows! Did you honestly mean to take an ancient and withered power like this and turn it against me? You are a foolish traitor, Midna. Why do you defy your king? My king? You who do nothing but abuse the magic of your tribe? You must be joking! How dare you? Are you implying that my power is our old magic? Now that is a joke. That's not pleasant. This power is granted to me by my god. It is the magic of the King of Twilight, and you will respect it. Nom. Oh, not tasty nom. And is that something stuck in our head? Well, game over, guys. Link's dead. No, that's somehow sinking into our head, and somehow we don't die. Kind of strange. My Midna, did you forget? That beast is one of the Light Dwellers who oppressed our people. No matter how much you may desire otherwise, you will never be more than a shadow in their worlds. You cannot consort with their kind. But if we can make their world ours, Midna, light and darkness will meet at last. Our tribe will take back their realm, and sweet darkness will blot out this harsh light. And that, Midna, is why I need you. Not just for me, but for all of our people. Lend me your power. Well, he's creepy. So be it. I will return you to the light world you covet. Okay, not fully sure what the deal is here with what Linnayru's doing, but so somehow he like injures Midna, which kind of implies that the spirit is not like necessarily good, but that I don't know. But it does return the area to normal light world, which is good. We don't have to remove the Twilight again. And we're gone. Aha. So the light spirit returned us here to get us out of the way of Zant. However, Midna is injured from having been in close contact with the light spirit like that, I guess. You can tell she's injured because her colors are reversed. Our hero chosen by the goddesses. Go to the princess locked away in the castle. That princess holds the key that can unlock you from your shadow form. I freaking love the song that's playing right here. I'm actually gonna stay quiet for a minute so you can hear it. Except that whenever enemies appear, it interrupts it. This song is called Midna's Lament. And it's raining too, how perfect. That piano. Deliberately avoiding enemies to keep the music, and also because it kind of makes sense to avoid fighting when we've got an injured passenger. So yeah, plot development. So now that we're a wolf and it's not in Twilight, people can actually see us, but we can also talk to the animals. I just hate the rain. I can't get comfortable whether I sit or stand. Maybe my sixth sense is trying to tell me something. Eek, that thing on your back, is it alright? That Sora kid came through here looking as bad as that. Why don't you take this one to Telma's bar, too? Yep, there's a hint. Oh, the star guy isn't outside for me to intimidate him. He's a jerk. But yeah, plot development. We met Zant, face to face, and he seems to have found some new power with which to rule the Twilight Realm and attempt to rule this world as well. Not the old magic of the Twilight, as Midna thought. Beast, get out! Yeah, we can't go in Telma's bar normally, or through the door. You there? Yep, it's a cat. An awesome cat. Yurok, correct? Sniff, sniff. Yes, I thought so. I could just tell, you know. I'm Louise. Do you remember meeting me in this shop before? Though I don't think we were properly introduced. In any case, I must tell you, I'm a bit puzzled as to why you look like that. Really, dear, you can't blame the humans for tossing you out the way you look. But actually, it's a Goron that says that beast get out line. Oh, another patient? You certainly are a curious sort. Please. Princess Zelda. This way. Here, get in through the window. The attic is connected to the castle's waterway. It's an old waterway, though, so it could be a rough trip. Well, I suppose that all that's left to do is make sure the humans don't notice you. So what we want to do is push this crate over. Yeah, there actually is a bit of a sort of mini dungeon type area. Not really like a mini dungeon, like an ice cavern in Ocarina of Time type thing. Just a small area we have to go through with Midna on our back. And, you know, injured, not helping us out. We can't use the bee attack. Oh, crap! Really? That bad? See, it's a Goron that says that. There's a Goron in the bar. So, seems like that would be risking pretty serious injury to Midna if the Goron is like throwing us or like punching us out or something. But anyway, what we have to do up here is try to be sort of stealthy. We want to be quiet by not running into the jars. I have to get over my urge to smash every jar in Zelda games. We have to... Instead, they try to make this place as cluttered with them as possible, and we have to avoid them. Because if we knock one off, the people down there will notice us. But first we want to stop here and listen to the people below us. I heard that an acquaintance of Telma's defeated the beast that had been attacking tourists on that bridge. His name was Ark. It sounds as though he brought Telma and her young ward to Kakariko village. And here I was, thinking Hyrule was empty of men of valor. Oh no, I don't believe he's from Hyrule proper at all. No, my understanding is that he's from the small neighboring province of Aldona. This may sound horribly elitist, but people who do not know the city simply do not know fear. Interesting, interesting. It seems we're becoming the toast of the town, kind of. Lost a little track of the time of the recording because of, that phone call. Do we want to know what's going on here? So there's this invisible ghost enemy here, which we need to use sense mode to attack, then we jump attack him, and then we can deal a finishing blow by tearing out this purple orb that rises to the surface? I guess it's not a surface, but that's the Poe's soul. You literally tear out his soul by defeating them. Yeah, that's a special ghost called a Poe, and what? What? Oh, thanks for beating the ghost. Can I call you Doggy? I'm Giovanni. I became consumed by greed long ago and sold my soul to a dark creature that did this to me. I can't move. I can't go see my girlfriend. My pet cat, Gengo, is frozen on my head. I don't think I could be more miserable. You have a girlfriend? Wow. I have to ask you a favor, Doggy. Can you find and defeat the 20 ghosts that lurk in the dark for me? I think if you can free the pieces of my soul from the ghosts that hold them, I'll be free. But it's raining out now, so I don't think you can go outside directly. I'll open the door to the underground waterway for you. So, that path through Telma's bar doesn't actually lead directly to the waterway. It leads to this guy's house, which leads to the waterway. Once the rain stops, you can come back in here by digging around the front wall where the cats gather. Understand, Doggy? Yeah. There's a spot in here where we can dig through the ground to get in from outside. This guy is very strange. He was apparently turned to gold and, like, gems and stuff because he was so greedy and he sold his soul to something evil. We don't really know what exactly. There are just a bunch of rats down here, nothing particularly threatening. I want to come up and grab this, and then go with the flow out here. This would be a little rough on Midna. I'm surprised she's able to keep her grip on us, but, okay, never mind. I thought that those gates over there looked like they might have been a path, which is not something I thought. This guy is doing his invincibility thing. We have to wait till he's moving or, like, about to attack him. At least they're not as bad as the ones in Skyward Sword. So we pick up a stick, light it on fire, and there's another spider. Why can't I burn this? There we go. I guess we have to hit the middle. You? Die now. There we go. Gonna relight this thing, because these do go out after a while, and time is of the essence. I'm gonna light the torches in here so we have a source of fire everywhere. I mean, it doesn't necessarily really matter, but I always forget all of exactly what it is we've got to do. Like that. Let's kill these bats because they're annoying. Alright. Like that. I want to get up here. I feel like my commentary has suddenly become not very interesting. Then again, there's awesome music, so there's that. And my stick went out. Screw you, enemies. I have a stick. Okay, I guess I have to kill you. Yeah, and we can't use that attack with the sort of, like, energy field because we need Midna to do that. And she is not feeling well. Oop, there was a heart, but I don't actually need it. I want to dig under here. I suppose, now that we're a wolf, I could talk about my own dog. My dog had to have an eye taken out, and he is currently in the recovery stage. The surgery was 2 days ago, I think. Because he had a growth in his eye that was, like, obstructing his vision and giving him painful glaucoma. Okay, never mind. This is just dry medical stuff that's not any more interesting, but... Oh, he's cute. So now that we don't have Midna to power our super jumps that don't make any sense, we have to use these ropes to get across. Luckily, there's a lot more of them than there were last time. Oh, that one is actually utterly pointless. That's just a shortcut, because these jumps we could easily make. This one, however, is necessary. This is an even more pointless shortcut one that actually takes longer than going around the long way because you move more slowly on the tightrope. Oh well. Another short, pointless portcut. There I go, mixing up the like first letters of words again. Just like days of hails and the spam visor and Yogbook. That's not exactly the same deal, and damn it, I fell. Stave stations, I suppose. Jointless portcut. That sounds like some sort of food for some reason. I guess because I need to be more precise with them. It's just because I always feel pressured by the enemy sitting behind me. I guess because cut makes me think of like a cut of meat, and port I think is a type of alcohol. So really. So a jointless portcut makes me think of something, maybe some meat cooked in alcohol, which could be tasty. Even though I don't drink alcohol, because I'm a minor and I don't think it really tastes good anyway. But stuff cooked in it, it's a different story. So anyway, I want to go out here, because this door is now conveniently open, since we can't use Midna to super jump up the wall. So we come out a slightly different spot here. Just gonna avoid the enemies. Now there is strong wind that blows periodically, and will kind of push us off to the side a little bit. But it is actually important. See, it'll blow out these bridges here, and allow us to access platforms. Wow, purple rupee. So that definitely was worth going out to. I'm not really sure how the wind manages to reach this and be so strong there. Here's a giant bird. Ow! Are you? Normally I'm able to jump attack these guys without falling off the castle. I'm just trying to get a heart out of these skulls, come on. See, we move a bit slowly when we're trying to go forward and there's wind blowing. Okay, I will stop doing that accent, because that's probably a bit offensive, and I missed my opportunity to safely go across that. Probably still could have made it, but didn't trust the timing, while I was, looking for hearts. but I got a heart, so it's all good. Jump down onto the roof, run across. All this is good stuff. What is it with me and weird voices? Particularly today. I think I might need to take a little break from recording and render some videos and like upload a video, and maybe my commentary will improve after a break. More things to break! Yay! Speaking of breaks, you see what punning? Except it wasn't really, I didn't really make a pun, I just used break in two different ways. I'll shut up now. We've reached Zelda's room. And Midna fell off. There's Zelda. Where'd she come from? Please tell me, how do we break the curse on this one? This is the one. You need him to save your world. That was awkward voicing. That's why, Princess, please, you must help Ark. What? Okay. Not sure I want to know. What binds him is a different magic than what transformed him when he first passed the curtain of Twilight. It is an evil power. Our world is one of balance. Just as there is light to drive away darkness, so too is there benevolence to banish evil. Head for the sacred grove that lies deep within the lands guarded by the spirit Farron. There you will find the blade of evil's bane that was crafted by the wisdom of the ancient sages, the Master Sword. The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil can never touch. Evil cloaks you like a dark veil, and that blade is the only thing that can cleave it. Ark, hero sent by the goddesses. Like you, I have been granted special powers by the goddesses. Fine, Ark, you can get to the woods on your own, right? Princess, I have one last request. Don't go, Midna, don't go. Can you tell him where to find the Mirror of Twilight? Midna, I believe I understand now just who and what you are. Despite your mortal injuries, you act in our stead. These dark times are the result of our deeds, yet it is you who have reaped the penalty. What is that, the royal plural? Accept this now, Midna. I pass it on to you. Weird hand glowy stuff. No, Ark! Stop her! And Zelda just sort of disappears. What happened to her? She somehow healed Midna, but it seems as though she sacrificed herself to do it. Well, that's no good. We go back, Ark. Back to Farron Woods. Zelda, I've taken all that you had to give, though I did not want it. Alrighty. What? The fuck? That's very strange. There's some sort of huge, ominous barrier around Hyrule Castle. And Midna does not like this. Which makes sense, but... okay, whatever. That little motion she does just then. I find that kind of funny. Anyway, we know what we have to do to try to become a human again, and it involves getting a better sword as well. The traditional ultimate blade of evil's bane of the Zelda series, the Master Sword. But that is going to wait until next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. We will go to the Sacred Grove in Farron Woods, where we will try to regain our original form and gain the power to save the kingdom from the Twilight with the Master Sword. Yeah. I'm the Nuffer Dog, and I will see you guys next time.